Yo, what's going on, guys? It's me, Doobie. Today I'm going to show you how you can get the best FPS boosting pack for the latest version of Minecraft Bedrock Edition, that is 1.19. So if you're interested, stick around. And here it is, it's Bedrocktimize version 12.0.2, and it's made by the amazing Nether Ninja like always. And of course, if you want to download this amazing add-on, link is in the description down below. Also with a video on how to install add-ons if you do not know how to do so. And of course, if you're activating this add-on, make sure it's active and click this little exit at the top here just to apply it so you get the new look and all that this pack has to offer. As you can see, it says Bedrocktimize in the top, and of course you get all these nice stuff at the top left, including your little face there, which is kind of cute. Of course, if you toggle this little button here, it actually brings up your player model so you can see yourself down there and which skin you're in, which is super neat. Of course, you have all these new buttons over here. Well, not new, just repurposed locations. So, of course, this brings you to your dressing room. This is your achievements, like so, and of course, so forth and so forth, marketplace and such. If you click down at the bottom here, this brings up your Bedrocktimize information, so you can just check out all this information. Like I said, the download link will be in the description down below. Also, a link to their channel if we do remember. If we don't, please remind us. And going forth, of course, you can click the settings over here to bring back all the settings. And now you can see a lot of new options. As you can see, you have a nice, very quick toggle options at the top here. Same with the hide HUD and hide hand, which is super neat and very efficient. And of course, you have all these info on the right here, which gives you a nice features list and such. So of course, you can click player and you can have all these quick stuff to the player, like your FOV and such. So then we're going to put back to 90, like so. Next up, we have graphics, and you can play around with the new toggles and that are in the new update, like the darkness effect, strengths, and that. Of course, you have the render distance and all these nice options that you can toggle on and off to improve your frame rate. Now, if we're going to the advanced, this is where all the juicy stuff is, where the great stuff this add-on adds, like, for example, the frame rate limiter, which is a must-have to improve your frames. So, of course, you can set this down to whichever frame rate you want, and I'll show you in a bit how that works. And, of course, going down, you also get some other stuff that you can toggle on and off, including VSync. So if you want to have that extra oomph, you turn VSync up. And if you go scroll down further, you have this info section where you can get all the info and the recommended settings. So here you go. This is they're recommended for the best performance, as you can see. But with all that out of the way, let's hop into the world so I can show you some other features. Now, while loading the world, you get this nice logo at the top, which is pretty neat. As you can see, I'm in the world. Now, let's go down to this little boat here. As you can see, it's a new update, so of course I have to show off these epic boats, as you can see. So if we hop into the chest by crouching and go in, you can see instantly that you have this little paper doll of you looking in the chest, which is kind of neat. And of course, you can take out all the items like so, and at the top there you can also see your health, your armor, and your hunger, which is a great feature to have in case you're like more in the PvP mood and you want to see how much health you have in case someone tries to sneak up on you. And if we go into our inventory, and let's actually go to survival just to show you how this looks. As you can see, they have some nice stuff on the left there, which allows you to cycle between. Let me just type out this quick. So if we go back here, you can see this allows you to cycle between all these different commands on the left there. This is the opposite direction. And of course, you can go to your previous command, like me going into survival, and you can take away with those two. So there you go. You have a nice little, all these little options right here and all the goodness. So you can play around with those. Of course, I did turn on the coordinates so you can see how it looks at the top left there. Now let's put on some of this armor right here. So as you can see, when you're in your inventory, you can see your hearts and your armor. So let's throw this on. And as you can see, now we have the armor on, and we go in here. You can see the armor as such. Super nice and epic. Of course, you can see it down here when you're in your inventory as well. Now, you might be wondering what this is all on the side here. This gives you a nice clock, which tells you the time. You have a compass to tell you which way is spawn point. So if I run this way, it'll point behind me, like so, as you can see. And we even have a death recovery item, so that kind of points to where you've died. So if I were to die here quickly, like so, and if I bring this up, it points that direction. Now, if I went this way and open it up, as you can see, it points towards where I died, which is super kind of cheaty way of getting your items back, which is super neat, as you can see. And finally, the final thing I want to show quickly is that they do remove the bars on the side when using the spyglass, as you can see. So it's much more nice and more useful. And of course, the final things in the hotbars are these right here. This allows you to just drop one at a time, like so. and this allows you to drop a stack like so. And one final thing I just want to touch up in the creative inventory, they did change the little pluses to little arrows to show you when it's open and closed, which I think is just a neat little change, which is super epic. Like I said before, I'm going to show you how to set your max frame rate. So if we go down here to, let's say, 30 FPS, now let's turn it all the way to 10. As you can see, this is how 10 FPS gameplay looks like, very lag in that. But if your device can't handle more than that, you will need to set it to this. It helps to improve frames for not allowing your device to go push for the higher frames, and just limits it to the ones that you want. So like, you should normally limit it to 60 frames for the best experience, so your device never struggles to get above that. Now, of course, this is the best performance options right here. So if you want the best performance, toggle all these on and follow this guide here, which I think does an excellent job on telling you what to do and how to achieve the max frame rate. And one final thing in settings, if we bring up the settings, of course, you have these quick toggles right so we can like hide HUD, and as you can see, our HUD is hidden. And if we untoggle that, and let's say we go to first person, as you can see, we're in first person with all our HUD back. So this is a super epic and fast way to just change your HUD and such, which I think is much needed in the much more clunky controls, especially if you're playing on mobile. So there you have it. If you made it this far in the video, comment down diamonds in the comment section down below. But other than that, if you did enjoy, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this with all your friends. And of course, like I keep saying, the download link will be in the description down below. But other than that, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.